Hello, everybody, and welcome to a two-man event. I haven't been able to catch dailies, so I'm going to go ahead and run a couple two-mans. This hand is good, and I'm going to keep it. Double Liliana, that's look nice. I forgot to hello, good luck, my opponent. And yeah, I haven't actually played with my screen almost full screened in a long, long time. I've just running native in its natural size and going from there. Um, There have been a couple changes since the last time. This is after SCG Minneapolis. I did terribly, if anybody wanted to know. But a buddy of mine ended up winning it. So, yeah. I actually didn't know the entire tournament that he was, oh god, this is going to be bad, that he was playing the deck. And then suddenly it was like, oh, hey, when did you start playing this? So, yeah. Um, Good job to Kyle on that. And looks like we're up against Burn, which is not exactly something I'm thrilled about. Whoa. Oh, never mind. We just drew a card as well. Um, hmm. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take the little bit of extra damage here and just drop this bird into play. Um, the reason I'm doing that, he knows that I have that in hand now, so there's not too big a, oh, I have a stop during strong. I'm like, why are you stopping there? I've been playing a little bit. Oh god. The pain ensues. Well, we'll see what happens. That's not what I'm looking for. Lost my train of thought as well, so, yeah. Sorry, you guys are just gonna have to deal with it. And boom. So, looking at different things, we can't take another 5, so because that'll put us way too low, and we're in a really, really bad position. I'm just gonna go ahead and run this Liliana out here. I don't think it'll change any of his plays for after this. I mean, they come out post board, but for now, it's a way that I can just kill that. And if I get lucky at all, I can make him start discarding. The thing that sucks right now is that I'm going to guarantee to take 3, and he's got 4 cards in it. So, oh, the pain. Oh, he's all creature base. Are these all coming at me? I would assume so. 1, 2, yep. So we're not in a very good position. Most likely going to suffer here. To what extent, we don't know. God, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this wasteland. So, on our turn, if he doesn't... Yep, that just happened. We're just waiting for him. Okay, if he doesn't play a land, then he can't bring both of them back. If he does play a land, he can bring both of them back, and we're pretty much SOL. At least this way, from what he's seen, hopefully he will bring out the, he saw the Savannah. Okay, pick a card. And we're going to show him the Savannah. Come on. Yeah, there's the price. Let's see, do we do this? I think we have to. Ha, ha, ha. Alright, so we're dead to like 90 different things, including this fetch land. That hurt. Any spell that he can cast. Any damage he can do. Yeah, that's not what we wanted either. Yeah, that's a possibility. Depending on what happens here, I mean, we may just get entirely lucky and just pull through on this one. Let's see, what am I gonna do? Well, we have to get rid of this one. The big choice that I'm running into, next turn we have to do something. Like any land that he draws, this isn't exactly what I wanted to show him, by the way, but we needed a creature. If I do that one and I play this one, this lets us survive one of those things, but not the second. Up. Here comes the first one. Alright, so we survive this one, we kill that, we lose 2 guys. We need a big body. Preferably a scavenging ooze. Yep. Oh, what am I doing? I'm a mana short. Yeah, we're done. This matchup's still terrible. So as you can see, we've changed around a little bit. We upped the Thalia count. We brought back in the chokes and started. Oh wait, I didn't record for those. We dropped this count by 1, adding back in here. I'm trying to think what you guys saw last, and I think that it's just the additional Thalia. We are not playing a Teague anymore, as you can see. It wasn't as useful as it seems. A lot of the format is show and tell decks and things like that, and Teague is not as useful there. That being said, it's not as though Teague isn't useful at all. I've just found that the taxing is a lot worse for the combo decks than anything else. So, yeah. But what we have brought back is the timely reinforcements, which are good in this matchup. So hopefully we get a chance to show that off. Yes, we'd like to play first, and yes, I am going to be keeping this. I'm going to go ahead and ditch this land, play the scrub land, drop the Mystic. The next turn, going to get the Jit, by the way. The next turn, playing Library and Dryad Arbor. Not exactly ideal versus what he's got, but it'll at least give us stuff on the ground. Alright, so we said we were doing this. Let's stick to the plan. The reason I'm getting rid of this land is because it's the most dangerous of the lands. Dangerous by it actually deals us damage. Yes, I'd like to do that. I'd like this one. And the reason I'm getting the Jit is because I don't have another Stoneforge Mystic in hand. So I need to be readily aware of what's going on. Like, that's 3 damage that I just saved myself. Badoom. Hey, look at that. Now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and get the Batterskull. So we do have to be careful. Our opponent will have multiple lands, so something to be afraid of, to speak of. But see, that's 6 damage. Stoneforge Mystics. And that's a tiny Knight of the Reliquary. For now, I'm going to just do this. I want my Knight to be at least a 4/4, so that way when I play it, I can actually get some value out of it. And by value, I mean it will survive. At this point, any land, and I'll be able to drop the Batterskull. I'm still at 20, which is a good thing. The bad thing is he's got tons of lands in hand. And as long as he keeps shooting off creatures, I am perfectly fine. Yeah, that one I didn't like so much. Alright, so we're back to my turn. There's a Wasteland. Wasteland's good. There we go. So we're going to put them back like this. We're not paying any life for anything, and I'd rather draw the Knight the next turn. So here we go. So next turn I can play Equip the Jit with what I have and what's on top of my deck. He can't burn this knight reliably, so yeah, unearth. I will take that 3. There's nothing that he can do to the knight at this point. I'll take the extra damage. We'll take 4 damage essentially and get in. As long as he doesn't play land. Flame Blast on the knight. I am more than willing to accept that since I have another knight on top. So he's down to 2 cards. We should still be alive. All this being said, we should still be alive. I almost forgot that I could just equip to the Dryad Arbor. Don't need that up. And that should put the Arbor out of burn range, as well as us at 14 life in theory. With another knight on top that we can go to. And if he burns the Arbor, we'll have the mana to keep the knight up and have the Wasteland. The only thing that sucks is that if he has Price of Progress, this is 8 damage right here. Like, that's huge. But he does not. I will wait and just attack. Sounds like Carolyn's home. By the way, let me know how the audio is. I'm not using the headset, and I managed to break the physical case on my laptop's monitor. Don't ask how. It was a magical experience that I definitely thought was... I need a good word for that. Entertaining. I'm just going to go for entertaining. Alright, so...
Hey, babe.
Hey, sweetie.
Is the chicken done?
Yes.
You only stay for half.
Alright.
Are you recording?
Yes.
That'd be good to know.
No, you're fine. So we should be good. We'll take the extra damage. What am I doing? So next turn we should be good to move the Jit over. And we should be alive and well at this point. We still have the... yeah. That's that. So that's all we have for that. Our opponent knew from game 1. We don't really have anything else. Like, so it doesn't really matter too much what we do. I guess I have to kind of keep this. We get something to deal with the first turn, Goblin Guide. Let's see what happens. Land. Land. Alright, more lands. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one. Get basic forest. And make ourselves a little bit more annoying to deal with. Alright, so he's opting for the damage from that over the damage from this. Does he have a second Goblin Guide? Oh, Lavamancer, okay. So, next turn he can shoot our knight. And then shoot it with the Lavamancer, but I really don't feel like there are very many other options. Like, I could wait a turn, and then he just gets in. I'd rather him wasting his resources on this knight than anything else. And he has to blow something on it. If I can let the damage through, You know what card I'd love to draw? I'd love to draw Timely Reinforcements. Not Sulfuric Vortex. Hellspark. Okay. So I'll go ahead and take the 3 here. Suspended Rift Bolt. And that's actually pretty good. Let's see, there's a Suspended Rift Bolt. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to end up sacrificing this land anyway, but at least I'll be able to gain back some life. Go for the Bayou. Green Sun for Scavenging Ooze. And then I'll be able to eat his Hellspark. If he goes to shoot this, I can eat one of my 2 creatures, sacrificing the Bayou. So, small interactions, hopes and prayers. Alright, Scavenging Ooze and Hellspark Elemental, come to me. That also means that he's got to put something else into the yard. That being said, it may be a good idea just to let that go to the graveyard. Like if he aims this here. No, we're at high enough life total that it could definitely be in our benefit to try and make him work a little bit towards that. Rift Bolt at our face. Okay. Well, let's see what you got. Down to 6. Price of progress. I think in this case, we just go get the basic swamp. Call it a day. He still can't attack. We took no damage. We can pump our guy up a little bit more. We have another knight, so let's go ahead and do that. I guess the real question becomes, do we put this out there or no? Like, we're at 7 life we'll be at after this. So 1, 2, say it's a Flame Blast at 6. So it doesn't matter? Okay. Cancel that. Let's see. If we attack with just the ooze next turn... Well, if we attack with both, and we play the knight, he's got to have it. I think we force him to have it. Let's see. If we don't attack with the knight, next turn we attack. He blocks 1, and it's not lethal. Should have played this just because. Let's see. So that's 8, 16. We get to eat 1 more of those guys, so 5, 9 plus 8. Yeah, we have to swing with both of them. Another option would have been holding this back in case that is the Flame Blast. Then we're allowed to go fetch up Bojuka Bog. In response to him casting it. No, because then he just activates that in response. So, yeah. Should have played that. We'll pop it down anyway. Just in case we need something. don't know what we could need. We pretty much need everything that's available right now. We need him to not have two burn spells, two 1-drop burn spells, or to have a flame blast and a burn spell. We need a lot from him.
Isn't this good?
Mm-hmm. Carolyn is feeding me as well. Sorry if you're hungry. I can't share through the computer. Alright, so what we know right now is that our opponent's thinking way too much about this. And that Sulfuric Vortex is still a card. If only this was Inquisition. Oh, come on! You did not have to think about this hard. Oh. Well, we'll wait and see what there is. Alright, so we managed to squeak that one out. I will be back with you guys in a little bit with the next one.